Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Great Bassmaster is sponsored by
Here we go.
Ranger Boats, Powerful, Nitro Boats, Berkeley, Skeeter Boats,
Thanks, Steve.
Mercury, and Toyota. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Day-4.
The fourth championship Sunday of 2022. This is the guaranteed Great Bassmaster Elite at Chickamauga Lake, an incredible body of water. And finally, Tennessee has brought the sunshine out, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, I'm starting to see those arms. The fashion sense the last 3 days has basically just been wear all the clothes that you have. But it's good to see people enjoying the sunshine. We're going to crown a champion here in a few minutes. A lot on the line here, $100,000. We've got whittled our field down to the top 10 competing. We started with 94, cut it down to 47, and now only 10 remain. In a few short minutes, we'll crown our fourth Elite Series champion of the season right here on this stage. And I need you guys to go absolutely crazy when we do that. Can you guys do that for me? You guys know how it works. You've seen these tournaments before. When I spin this towel, I need you to get really, really loud. We got cameras all around here. You can watch the action. Every single Elite Series event, you can watch it on FS1, Saturday and Sunday mornings. I need 30 seconds of absolute insanity. Who wants to be on TV? All right, on the count of three, I need you to get real loud. 1, 2, 3. I think you can do better than that. 1, 2, 3. Are you guys ready to meet our tournament director? Going to weigh all the fish. I need you to get real, real loud. Let me hear it for LT. Lisa Talmadge. Lisa, we got a good crowd here. They're excited to see our champion, and I'm excited to see who it works out to be.
Let's win!
Slow down, we're gonna go. You go to the bathroom or something?
It's hot out here.
If you're telling to speed up now, you are gonna get so frustrated with this weigh-in, my friend.
It's hot out here.
It's hot out here, is it? Well, we're just thawing out because we've been here all week. But Lisa, they evidently want us to go here. Or somebody needs to make that man go. One or the other. I didn't know they were serving alcohol here, but evidently in that section they are. Lisa, how excited are you about this win?
Down the street!
I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks, Ray County, City of Dayton, Fish Dayton. Thanks to our hosts. We couldn't do this without great support from great hosts. Thanks to John Bamber. Thanks to the parking attendants. And thank you guys for coming out. The anglers appreciate it. We appreciate it. Also, I want to thank the staff. I know the camera guys had to endure that cold weather, so thank you guys. And also, thanks to all the volunteers, because we can't make this happen without volunteers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's set up the scales there. We have a bunch of anglers ready to weigh in, and while we set up the scales, I'll ask you, Tennessee, one more time. Fish Dayton, you do a great job, our host this week. Let's hear it for Fish Dayton, ladies and gentlemen. What it is, all of these incredible sponsors, the best way to thank them is to swing by their booths at some point here today before you leave and thank them for bringing the Bassmaster Elite Series right back here to Dayton, Tennessee. I will ask you one more time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready?
Yeah!
No. This is Championship Sunday. You gotta do better than that. Are you ready? Yeah! Our very first angler, a three-time U.S. Open champion, a seven-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Payson, Arizona. Get loud for the Golden Rim, Clifford Perch.
Big old fish, buddy.
I want you to jump. No, we'll get you there. Don't worry.
I'm filming clips for you. Go! It is that scary. Ask them for a high five.
Hurry up, because there's a guy in the crowd that is going to get ridiculously angry if we don't speed this up. He's already disgruntled. A little bit. Let's hear it. 48 pounds and 13 ounces to start the day. Looking for 9 pounds, 5 ounces to take the lead. 3 fish here today. Needs 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Joe Loader, our Yeti hot seat, 9 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into second place. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A little short of the overall lead, but we're going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Guaranteed to take that over because you're the first one to weigh in here today. 5 pounds, 4 ounces. A new Phoenix Boats Big Bass litter. Not going to load our Yeti hot seat, but man, a great tournament. And really, when you look at the field, so many favorites coming into this event. Got eliminated already to make the top 10 in one of the toughest events as far as what you would have imagined it to be before we got here.
Yeah, I was really excited to come here, and Chickamauga's been really good to me in the past, and I actually won a tournament here in April before, so you know, I really was excited about it. But my practice, I caught 1 keeper the first day, 1 the second day, and 2 the third day, so pretty rough practice. You know, I ended up just sight fishing. Fortunately, got a little warm up, sight fished the first day, and I was a little light, and that hurt me a little bit in the long run, but second day crushed them, and it was just a lot of fun. I did some drop shotting and throwing a big glide bait. Really had a lot of fun with the glide bait. I didn't get bit on it in practice, but you know, it really produced for me. And then threw a jig a little bit, but it was mainly the glide bait and the little drop shot worm. It's a brand new worm we got. The big bite guys. It's called well, it's made out of a new soft plastic they have called Sensation. So we needed something to go up north for those smallmouth that smelled really bad, and it turns out the largemouth really like it too. So just a little pink drop shot worm, 4.5-inch finesse worm on, and maybe 4 to 8 feet, 4 to 10 feet, and you know, it was so tough that he just kind of killed that thing in those around some trash, you know, some blowdowns or some sunken brush, whatever it was, and got a lot of bites with it. But today it was hard to get keepers. I didn't get the 3 keepers, but it was a fun day. It's a real blessing to get in the top 10. I've had a great season, and I had a really exciting thing happen this morning, but it almost was a lot more exciting. I had a fish follow that glide bait in, and it chased it around my boat in a figure 8 for like 30 seconds or a minute, and it was just nipping at the back of it. And obviously that one would have made a big difference for me, but it was a crazy thing. It would have been a really neat fish catch. But it actually followed me, so if you get those followers, keep something moving in the water, and sometimes they might commit to it. So that was an exciting thing. Again, thanks to Suzuki, Phoenix Rods, all my sponsors, and I'm super thankful for all my friends and family at home that are watching, and all you folks that came out. Really appreciate all of you. It's been a great week. I'm excited. I'm going to have a long drive home, but it's going to be a good drive.
Great tournament for you. Before you leave the stage, I do want to ask you, you said you caught a bunch of fish on that big glide bait, and that is a bait that really played out for a lot of anglers in this tournament. Why was that such an important bait in this tournament?
Well, I think just the nature of the really big fish here, you know, you catch a lot of fish, but it selects for a bigger bite. And, you know, it also gives you the chance to catch one of those giant ones. There's a lot of big gizzard shad in here. I was using a big gizzard HPH shad, and you know, it's different than your little 2-inch crankbait, your 2-inch jig, your 3-inch jerk. You know, all the little small baits. It's a big profile, and it looks really good when, you know, we had some wind and some clouds and rain, and it seemed like that was the best conditions. I was hoping today there would be more fish coming up because it was warming up. But you know, the cold really kind of hurt them. That post-normal bluebird day, you know, it got more comfortable mid-afternoon for us, but the fish didn't like it. So they were following, and the rougher weather seemed to be the deal on it. But it's a really fun bite. I mean, don't try to jerk it out of your hand when you got a big one, take it. But there's a lot of followers on days like this where it just makes it deep.
Great tournament. Whatever way you look at it, let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. 1 down, 9 more to go. Still trying to load our Yeti hot seat. Let's roll through our next angler. On an incredible run this year, making his 3rd Bassmaster Top 10 of the season. A 14 Bassmaster Top 10s in his career. He's a former FLW Tour champion, a former FLW Tour Rookie of the Year, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, and an Elite Series champion, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. From Georgia, get loud for Drew Benton.
No, it looked like
49 pounds and 5 ounces. He's 8-13 to take the lead. Unfortunately, 1 fish today, 2 pounds, 9 ounces. Gives you 51 pounds and 14 ounces. And about the only people who had a tougher day than you today seems to be our boat drivers here at weigh-in on day 3, day 4, whatever day it is. You are here on your honeymoon. You got married just in between the last 2 events. Is this really your honeymoon, or is there elsewhere you're headed?
No, I mean, this is it. I mean, where else do you want to be other than Lake Chickamauga?
It's funny, Steve.
No comment there, Dave.
Tell me about your tournament this week.
Man, it was a grinder of a week. You know, just like Clifford, I have 1 bite the first day of practice, 2 the second day. I had a few the nasty day of practice. It gave me a little bit of confidence. All I did was flip a big bite Mike frog all week. I felt like there was fish spawning that I couldn't see, and I had to slow way down, which is tough for a guy like me, because I love to burn the bank and fish moving baits, backward crankbaits, and things like that. And I just slowed way down and caught 18 pounds both the first 2 days. Yesterday, I felt like it was going away from me. I only had like 12 pounds and only had 6 keepers. So I went out there today throwing a big live bait and a big swim bait. And just like Clifford, I had some great big ones follow me. They just wouldn't quit. And about noon, I had nothing in the box. So I went back up the river, went flipping again, had 3 bites and those one of them. So that's just the way it went. I needed about a 20-pound bag, and I didn't think I could do it that way. So that's the reason why I put those big baits on the deck and just went, gambling today. Anytime you make one of these 10 cuts, these are the only opportunities we have to win. And if I would have went back to what I did the first 3 days, I would have been abandoning that chance to win. So that's the reason why I took a gamble. And one of these days it'll pay off. It just wasn't this week.
Great tournament, whatever you look at it. Hey, you had a great season. You're having a great season. Your 3rd cut. We've got to be looking forward to the rest of the year. And you're in the mix for a Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race.
Yeah, actually, our whole house is fishing good. I think we're all like 4th, 5th, and 6th in AOI, which is pretty cool. So maybe we're just feeding off each other's momentum and energy. So maybe we can just carry it on throughout the rest of the year.
Congratulations on your honeymoon, and congratulations on a great event. Still trying to load our Yeti hot seat. Let's roll through our next angler. Who's from a long, long way away, originally from Toowoomba, Australia. Of Tennessee, lives in this part of the world because of this incredible body of water. Fishing his 99th Bassmaster event. 8 Bassmaster top 10s. This will make it 9. He's a former Elite Series champion, the only Australian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Carl Jacobson at 51 pounds and 3 ounces. Got a limit of fish, our first limit of fish here today. Needs 6 pounds, 15 ounces to load our Yeti hot seat. 5 all alive, 12 pounds and an ounce with 63 pounds, 4 ounces. Carl Jacobson moves into first place currently. Hold him high and get loud, Tennessee. Carl didn't have to travel far for this one, obviously. Well, I mean, depends on when you look at when you started to travel. Originally, it was a long trip, but today, not so far. You live right in this area, and man, you have lived and died. Had big risk, big reward with that big glide bait, and an incredible tournament. But at the same time, you've had so many highs, but frustrating days here this week too.
Yeah, no, I've looking at it now, I had the fish on to win this tournament, no doubt, and really blow it away. But that's how fishing goes, and that was the way that was the way I was fishing. I threw a glide bait. I threw the Storm Arashi glide and the Molex 178 almost the whole time, and just had a phenomenal first day. Everything's set up perfect. I've been dreaming ever since I've got into the big baits and started to really understand them. I started introducing them into my tournaments, and they've just helped me make so many top 12s and get back in the hunt and almost win. I've led events before, and then everything lined up for here. I've absolutely loved this lake. My PB is 10-10 on a glide bait in this lake. Part of the reason why we moved here, when I caught that fish, I'm like, this is where we're moving. And then then it set up for this Chickamauga event, and I was like, this is the one. The fish just stayed back, it got just enough warmth, and that first day was one of those days where just everything goes right. I was pitching a glide bait around where people wouldn't throw a jig in really thick stuff, and 7-pounder came out, ate it right in the thickest stuff, and I winched her out, boat flipped up, and then I had several chase me out. I figure eighted them, they ate it off the rod tip, and I boat flipped them, had almost 25 pounds, and then the very next day I got all of those exact bites, and all of them came off, and that was frustrating, but that's just fishing.
Great event, whatever way you look at it. You're going to load our Yeti hot sequel. I got to ask you, because that bait did be a major player, not just for you, for many anglers, and probably this is in Elite Series history. We might have seen more glide baits on Bass Live than we've ever seen at an event. Why was that event so key? Why was that bait so key for so many anglers this time around?
It just set up perfect where it held them just right before they go to spawn, when they just pull up. That's the time when the glide bait works. These fish eat big gizzard shad, they like big baits. And that thing when they get up about to be on a bed or they want to feed, they get aggressive, that gets in their zone and they don't like it. They see all the different baits, but when that gets in there and it glides, they get frustrated and they attack it. And it's just there's a lot to it. You know, my setup, the guys at Day-4 both off here, they stock Miller rods. So if you want to check out Miller Rod Dream Freak, it's custom built perfectly for how I throw my glide bait. Tranks 300 Shimano with a 5.8, so slow retrieve, 22 pound sunline, fluorocarbon straight through. And you saw I have like a snap clip, a swivel. I changed the hooks out. It's very custom done, and unfortunately that snap cost me on day 2. But also that's the reason why that glide bait works so well. And you know, it's something that I have a ton of confidence in, and I just love fishing that technique. So I've had a phenomenal week. It's been frustrating knowing that I've had to win and fish on, but I can't be more grateful to be up here. It's so difficult to beat these guys. They're the best in the world, and just want to say a huge shout out to all of you guys, fans out there. This is my dream to be up here, and you guys are a huge part of it. All the Team Jockinson back home, Australia, the Aussies stay up all night and they watch, and what Bassmaster just does a phenomenal job of showing the live footage. And you know, ever since I was a kid, you know, fishing wasn't cool, and it was so difficult for me to like show people like what I saw. I just had such a passion for fishing, and especially tournament fishing, and for me to progress from there to go right through where fishing was unheard of, and then to make it and come to America and make it to the top 100 guys in the world and win at the highest level, it's just amazing for Bassmaster to be able to show everyone like this is how we fish, this is what we're doing. They can tune in and watch it. And I haven't seen my family since the end of 2019, so that's been a little bit rough, but it's been amazing because Bassmaster's been able to show the footage, and my mum and dad and everyone at home are all watching. So love you guys, and I look forward to coming home at the end of the year and seeing everyone.
Let's hear it for Carl Johnson. Let's roll through our next angler.
Hold on, bro.
Over $1 million in Bassmaster earnings. This is his 19th Bassmaster Top 10. He's a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie weighed in one of our biggest bags of yesterday. 23 pounds and change at 52 pounds and an ounce. Start the day, 2 fish to add to that here today. 5 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 3rd place with 58 pounds even all week long. We had angler after angler way up here, and they said, we need more sun, we need more sun. And now I feel like the anglers kind of wish it snowed and was windy today.
Well, yeah, it rained, it snowed, it sleeted. It's been really cold, but you know what? There's no place I'd rather be than right here at Lake Chickamauga. I had a pretty good day yesterday, obviously, but I wish I could go back. Say I went back to the creek. I caught them in, and they were gone, but they wasn't. You know, I've seen several 7 to 8 pounders laying up on their docks this sun, and they wouldn't bite. So, just like to say special thanks to all my sponsors, my family. I got a great support system. Without those people, I wouldn't be here.
What bait for key for you this week, and what got you here?
You know, practice was brutal, and I think I had maybe 7 bites total in 3 days. So it was, I was kind of a train wreck going in. I didn't really see this coming. So to be here, I'm very thankful. But I just put a Buckeye Lures mop jig in my hand and flip cover, you know, docks, wood, everything I come to. And, you know, the second day, I lost a good one there at the end of the day that would have really helped me. But other than that, I fished clean. Like I said, the jig is my confidence bait. I put it in my hand. I fished with it all 4 days. So that's what got me here.
Congrats on a great finish and a great season, sitting in 12th place in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And with that, we want to ask our next angler to roll through.
He's a YouTuber.
No stranger to Championship Sundays. He qualified for the last Championship Sunday we had, weighed in 103 pounds and 1 ounce in that event. He's a former Bassmaster Open winner, a classic qualifier. He's an Elite Series champion, took that win last year in Lake Gunnersville by the second biggest win margin in Bassmaster Elite Series history. He is the Kufosaurus Rex, the one that feeds of the land. Get loud for Caleb Kufal! Kufosaurus Rex, coined by Mark Zona. 54 pounds and 3 ounces. He's looking for 9 pounds, 2 ounces to load our Yeti hot seat. 10-10 moves into first place. 3 fish with 64 pounds, 13 ounces. And with that, we say goodbye to Carl Jonkinson. And we say hello to Caleb Kufal, 64 pounds, 13 ounces. And man, today was by far the toughest day of competition for our entire field by the looks of things.
Yeah, it was tough out there today. I had some missed opportunities. That's going to kind of be my deal today. I had one late today. I caught my biggest fish with probably 10 minutes to go today, and with 6 minutes to go, I lost probably 3.5 pounders. It wasn't bad, but just a couple of trees that I found in practice. Putting big on them. And it is what it is, though. I mean, that's fishing. You put something.
You had an incredible tournament under tough conditions, and it seemed like the sun came out where everyone was hoping for sun all week long, and it made it a lot worse. Was it just high pressure? Or?
I for sure was. I thought today, I mean, I had a really good day of practice with high skies and no wind. And, today with those same conditions, I thought, it's the first day of the tournament too. I thought pretty much. It was windy, but we had the high skies. And, today I thought it was really change things around. Make it easier to target. I could just shoot dots all the way up.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
2 top 10s in a row. Gotta be happy with the way this season is kicked off.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, what a year so far. I had one kind of a downer of a tournament. I had Harris State, but I think I came back strong. Super happy year. I had so much the last 2 weeks here. I want to thank all my sponsors. Thanks to all my friends and family back home for all the watching live, cheering me on. Just really appreciate it.
It feels weird. It falls right where my food was.
Great event. You're not going anywhere. We're going to load our Yeti hot seat. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. And let's roll through our next angler. Now for something totally different, ladies and gentlemen. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 3 Bassmaster Top 10, a Bassmaster Open winner. Get loud, ladies and gentlemen, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. Matt Robertson. At 54 pounds and 11 ounces. Came in with 54.11, looking for 10 pounds, 3 ounces to take the Yeti hot seat away from Caleb Kufal. 11 pounds, 6 ounces, and Matt Robertson is your brand new leader. With that, we say goodbye to Caleb Kufal, and we say hello to Matt Robertson. Unfortunately, 1 short of his limit here today. 4 fish for 11 pounds, 6 things. That one, keeping supposed big bass, 5 pounds, 2 ounces. Not going to take that away from Clifford Perch, who's leading right now with a 5.4. And man, this tournament, just when we start to think, okay, now we know what's going to happen, it throws us another monkey wrench. This is the only thing guaranteed at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite is that it's not going to be the same 2 days in a row.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Everybody's hoping for the sun and no wind. I knew what was going to happen. I've been on this fish trade before, and whenever it gets calm, it gets soft. And I mean, there ain't nothing else to it, man. This place is pressured, and the only thing to equalize the pressure is the weather, and you need crappy weather to catch those big fish. And yeah, man, I had a great time this week. Went out there and did my thing, fished offshore the majority of the time, and threw a big swim bait whenever I went to the bank. And man, this is honestly probably one of the premier swim bait lakes in the country right now. And you ain't gonna catch many, but they're gonna be big. And it was a blast. I'll be honest with you, before this tournament, I thought I might have to go back to pressure washing. And it's a pretty rough year. And then they put out that pressure washing video of me destroying everything. I thought, hell, who's going to hire me now?
Well, it's a good thing you remembered how to catch them again. What did you do? You were very vocal after the first 3 events that, man, we got a few weeks off, and I need to spend some time and get ready because I got to turn this around. Well, what did you do in those few weeks off to change things?
Man, I was in, I guess, like a slump. In the past, I'd fished more in between tournaments and in the off season, and man, I just had some little stuff going wrong, and I don't know what it was, a little funky in me, but I just went home and I went fishing every day and worked that crap out, and it's working so far. So I guess, well, I would say I'm going to fish every day, but Seth and the boys waiting for me to go kill some turkeys out in Nashville, so I got to go kill. Ain't no game worth for him. I'm gonna kill a lot of turkeys. Yeah, we gotta take care of business with the turkeys, and then we'll do some more.
Just being able to cover more water. So I don't know how it's going to shake out, but no matter what, it's been a great event. I did a lot of moves. I fished again all week. I think
He's already in person.
great week and a great crowd. You guys, thanks for showing up.
Before you load the hot seat, I'm gonna ask you, did you come into this tournament with a different outlook on things? I mean, what happened from last tournament to this tournament, obviously, inspirational for you?
Yeah, I mean, coming off the Classic, you know, there's a high that nobody can explain. I mean, I was up there in the clouds. I didn't, you know, and then to go into Santee, it was just, you know, I got on a low there. I thought I had the right deal going, and I didn't, and got behind the 8 ball, and didn't work out. And coming to this event, you know, and the rest of the event, you know, that's the way I kind of fish. If you guys follow my career, you'll see high finishes, and you'll see a bomb. I mean, I fish every event to win. That's just the way it is. And, you know, the rest of the year, no matter how this one shakes out, I'll fish to win.
Lisa Christie fish to win is a very Lower Yeti hot seat. Let's roll through our next angler.
Is this the one you want to win?
Making his very first Bassmaster Elite Series championship.
That's not the one I want to win, but that's who's gonna win.
Angler of the Year in Japan, a 2-time Japanese Classic champion, a Bassmaster Open winner, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. From Japan, Daisuke Aoki. Daisuke has an incredibly consistent week here this week. Most of the week went out in second place here this morning at 57 pounds and 14 ounces. $57.14, and Daisuke looking for 15 pounds and 10 ounces. 6 pounds and an ounce gives him 63 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 5th place, making his first championship Sunday appearance, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Daisuke Aoki. Daisuke, unfortunately, not going to win this one, but your first championship Sunday, you have to be proud and happy with your performance.
Wait, is Matt Robinson in second
Yes,
place?
That's
what I said, second.
Very tough day. My spot need win,
Third.
but all day no win.
every day, all days search, come back my spot, but no wind, move, come back, no wind, very tired.
What lures did you use? What baits did you use to catch the fish this week?
Day-1 is my company base. Aurora 4.8-inch side fishing and Yamamoto 4-inch 10-4 jig head wacky style all spawning area. And Day-1 is offshore spot, spawning spot and double spawning area and offshore. So. Day-3 is spawning area, no good. But offshore, good. Today's offshore, no good. But 4 day, very exciting. Thank you, Chickamauga Lake and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations on a great finish. You are one angler away from winning your 8th Bassmaster event.
Yeah, and I kind of regret what I said this morning. That, you asked if I wanted to hurt his feelings. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Brock's young. He's going to get his wins if he doesn't get it today. But, I got to pay some bills at home. We all got bills.
Everybody's got bills, and everybody wants to win. Let's roll through our final angler. He went out with the lead on day number 3. He's a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 4 times he has been an Elite Series bridesmaid, fishing his 14th Bassmaster Top 10 from Mississippi. Get loud for Brock Mosley. Brock Mosley came into today with 58 pounds and an ounce. Brock Mosley, 58 pounds and an ounce to start the day. Let's get our 2 anglers side by side. We're about to make a decision here and find out who our champion is side by side at 58 pounds and an ounce. Looking for 15-7. 5 fish all alive. 11 pounds, 14 ounces. 2022, Chrissy crushes the competition. The guaranteed rate of Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga, and Jason Christie, you just won your 8th Bassmaster event, the second one of 2022. What is going through your mind?
It's every one of them is so special. And this one, to come back after the Classic and doing the Classic, and then I've never won an event in Tennessee. So this means a lot to win on a lake like Chickamauga and all these people and doing it the way I want to do. One thing I forgot to say, I didn't know these guys took the name of the creek. I was in the back of some creek. I ended up in that. The water come up, it got dirty, and the second day, I literally 2-foot stumps. I caught everything, not everything, 4 of the 5 on pan. When you don't lose the fish, and catch 6 pounders with minutes left to go, there's just something going on right there. I don't know what it is.
Something going on, and it's winning. Let's make it official, ladies and gentlemen. Bring Lisa Helmets back out to do the handoff. He knows what follows that. For the second time in 2022, King Kong Christie crushes the competition. Jason Christie, the Bassmaster Elite Series champion, number 8, and it feels great. Your guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga, belongs to Jason Christie. Jason going to be joined on the stage by his fiancée, Shanna. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. Team Christie. Team Christie is having an incredible year, and man, what do you got to say?
It's like in bass fishing, whenever you get the ball rolling, you just make good decisions. You know, you don't worry about what anybody else is doing on the water. You don't worry about, you know, I pulled in a couple places today, there was locals fishing. So you don't worry about that. You get in behind them, you put your nose down, and you grind. And it's just momentum in this sport. I mean, it's all. I mean, 90% of fishing is right here. When you get right up here, you know, you don't worry about anything else. I mean, good things can happen.
Good things happening, and they're happening all the time. Congratulations. How does this feel?
It's just wild. Like you come off the high, like you said, with the classic, and then going to St. and it was kind of like we got knocked back down to reality. It's wild. It's just
It's an amazing, amazing story. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and there is your champion. The fourth Bassmaster Elite Series event of the season belongs to Team Christie. For the second time in 2022, Christie crushes the competition and becomes an 8-time Bassmaster winner. We started with 94, cut it down to 47, and now there is one. That was